Now listen here, okay? We gonna get into this Jaguar right nonsense. Just when you think you've had enough of this chick, honey, here she go with the bullshit again, okay? Excuse me, we got to talk about this shit, okay? Because I can't believe what the hell transpired today between these two crazies, okay? And we are definitely going to get into the nonsense, aka hair flip, okay? We got to talk about it, loungers, because before we get into what we're about to get into in the back room, okay, where we're about to get into the music tonight, we have to talk about this. And I'm going to get into even more details, have more conversation over there. But I just wanted to at least get started with the video portion of it over here, okay? So let's get into it, guys, right now.
It's Black Lounge Entertainment, and the time is right with T-Pre.
So shout out to y'all. I appreciate all of y'all that are in the clouds. Queen Shay, I appreciate you being in the building. Make sure that you guys hit the link that is in the comment section that is over to the Black Lounge back room. We will be over there by about 7:30, which is about an hour and a half from now. And we are going to get our jam on, okay? I've got lots of music to play. And we're also going to do our little shit talking and do our little thing over there. But guys, make sure that y'all do hit that button. That way you guys know everything that's going on and you guys are over there as well. Hey, Woo Child, I appreciate you being in the building. Shout out to you. And you said shout out to T-Pre and the loungers. Listen, guys, okay, we got to get into this nonsense going on with Goomba and Jaguar right now. I told y'all, okay, hair flip, aka hair flip, because I'm the only one that can actually flip my hair. I told y'all, like other people have been telling y'all, hair flip, that this woman is not married to this man, okay? There's no way that they could be married, because if they were married, they would be having this conversation about marital property with a lawyer, okay? With an attorney. They wouldn't be having this conversation with hair flip Sean Davy Way, okay? They would be having this conversation with an attorney. But it's the reason why they're not having a conversation with an attorney, hair flip, is because they're not married. Hello? Like, what part of this do people not understand? So I'm going to need people to stop cussing out people who watch them, right? And telling people who don't have their information right and they don't know what they're talking about and all this other stuff. And the girls need to be fed and all these other things. And just have several fucking seats. Because you just might be wrong. And it's funny because the same people that you're talking about that you claim give you all this information are making you look this dumb. Because they're going live and they're showing information. They're talking about information. So instead of you cussing everybody out and taking 30 minutes of the first part of your show to tell all the girls that they're wrong and that the girls need you and all this other stuff, hair flip, quote unquote, hair flip, maybe you need to just allow them to tell their story. Because in them telling their story is how we're getting this information. Okay. So I just wanted to put that out there, hair flip, and just go into that. Okay. Because now we need to start saying that because we're the only ones that can flip our hair. Okay. So let's go ahead and start doing that and actually putting real information out there. Because Goomba said what he said today. And Jags said what she said, okay? And we can go to their pages and hear what they are saying, hair flip, and get actually what is actually going on. And they had a lot to say, y'all, so we're going to get into all of this tea right now, child, okay? You said this the soap opera, child. You know it. You said it's given denial and delusional, right? Like what hair flip? Like what is going on here? It don't make no goddamn sense. You said no hair flip. You said the story that just won't stop. Child, it don't make no sense. But we're going to get right into this right now, y'all. Let me go ahead and share my screen so y'all can hear what Gerald had to say on Instagram for those of y'all that have missed it, okay? Then we're going to get into what Jaguar Wright is saying as well. But again, guys, make sure that you guys are hitting that like button. Make sure you also subscribe and share the show. This is all being done in fair use. Let me go ahead and put up that banner. And again, like I said, make sure you hit the like button on the way in. Now, for those of you that don't know, we are going to be looking at, we're listening to a Goomba on his Instagram, okay? For those of y'all that don't know, he is Gerald Johnson on Instagram under King's Council, okay? K starts with a K, and then Council starts with a K as well. So you want to find him under there. And he had a very interesting story to tell. There was also, I am going to remove the banner because I kind of want you guys to see what I saw in this video because I found it very interesting what I was looking at, okay? Again, make sure that you guys are subscribed to King's Council, okay? I'm going to pull down the video a little bit. If you guys can see right here in this little corner, that ain't Goomba's head, okay? Everybody knows Goomba is a bald-headed guy. So there was a woman, it appears, in this video, but her face wasn't on here. But she's like kind of at the bottom of the screen. And then he comes out the door. You might just kind of pay attention to this real quick. Everybody saying hi to everybody. Now he mutes it right here, but she said something about saying hi to everybody. She was going to say hi to everybody. And then he mutes it, and then he's kind of having a conversation with this person off the screen, right? So everybody knows that Goomba allegedly has another woman, okay? So I'm thinking that that's this woman. Now everybody listen in. He comes back in just a second, and he's just kind of talking to her and lighting a cigarette and all that good stuff. And he has a lot.
What's going on, everybody? What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Can you hear me? You should be able to hear me now.
He comes back in just a second. Again, guys, this is under fair use. It's like whatever conversation he was having, he didn't want everybody else to hear.
If you can hear me, type a 1 in the chat.
Shout out to AT2 who first broke this story.
Thank you, thank you. I see it. I see it. All right. It's time for Goomba to tell his truth. Let me start off with this marriage. So, we woke up one morning and we said we was going to get married. We drove down to the local courthouse, the Justice Peace, and got the marriage certificate. within a certain amount of time, you have to get it. You have to go before a magistrate. Get it.
He comes back. Hold on, guys. Fair use.
You have to go and get it. Stamped and approved by a judge. We paid for the marriage certificate. Got the marriage certificate. Waited a couple days. Got it on the 3rd. Waited 3 days later. We found a little old lady who was a county official. Said the nuptials were supposed to have been filed, but never was. I don't remember going to the mailbox getting a certified anything. So according to that, you can do what you want to do. You're a single lady. Legally. Because legally, we were married. That's enough I'm going to give y'all for now. You know what I'm saying? Stay tuned. Share. Support.
All right, listen. So I wanted y'all to see that part, right? Because you heard the girl in the background kind of like telling him after he said his story. That's when she kind of told him like what to say. Like, that's it. That's all we're giving you for now. Like, and he just started saying all that, right? So, number one, I already knew this. Like I said the other day, there was no way that they could have been married, okay? And they're talking about, oh, I'll give you this for you giving me that and all this other stuff. Like, this is all stuff that, like, if they knew they were married, this would be stuff that they, especially Jaguar, she would know that this is marital property. This is something that, there's no way she would let him walk away with whatever he wanted to and she was married to him, right? Especially knowing that he's out here got a girlfriend too. Girl, please. I know damn well Jag she would drag that nigga through the fucking mud, okay? So ain't no way in hell that they were married. I already knew that. But it just burns me up that, we've got these content creators who are out here who are so thirsty to just cuss ladies out and cuss women out and go back and forth with women. You know what I'm saying? That you're willing to just get up here and to just bait people into listening to you, becoming members, sending super chats and all this stuff just for you to turn out to be lying. Like, you're lying. You don't know what you're talking about. Or even if you're not lying, you literally just don't know what you're talking about. And you can't admit that you just don't know what you're talking about. It is okay to be wrong, right? It is okay to find out information like everybody else does, right? That, like, literally you have the same viewership that everybody else has. I don't understand why, we have to spend 20 and 30 minutes being talked down to before we finally get whatever it is that you're going to tell us. And then when you do finally tell us, it's a bunch of bullshit. It turns out to be a fucking lie because they are telling us something opposite. Now, let's get into this little marriage certificate, right? Because I wanted to look at a Dallas County marriage certificate to kind of see what that looks like first before I went to Jaguar's page. So let's go ahead and take a look at that real quick. And you guys bear with me just a moment. Again, I want to show you guys what that kind of looks like. So bear with me one moment. All right, guys. So a marriage license in Dallas County looks exactly like this right here. Okay. And I'm going to try to pull it up it's not showing on here. So it kind of shows right here. But this is kind of the gist of what it would look like. Okay. There's another picture right here, of what they look like. But ultimately, that is what a Dallas County marriage certificate would look like in Dallas, Texas. Oh, let me go ahead and share that again. I'm sorry, guys. Let me share that one more time. Okay. All right, there we go, guys. All right, so ultimately, right here is what a marriage certificate would look like in Dallas County. Okay, that's kind of the gist of how they look. They all kind of have that same look to it, and that's pretty much what it looks like. Okay, so Jaguar did post a picture of a marriage certificate on her Instagram, and I'm going to share that screen now with you guys. So bear with me just a moment while I share that. And then we're going to go ahead and segue the rest of this conversation over to my my other channel, because I want to play music and kind of talk my shit about this and give you guys my commentary on this. I have a few things I want to say about this, plus some other stuff. So we're going to get right into that. But bear with me just a moment while I show Jaguars the marriage certificate. Okay, so this is kind of what she has on the screen, as you guys can see. Okay, looks similar to what exactly we see as a marriage certificate. Okay, but you can also see that there isn't anything like signed down here. Okay, but this person, just she says, so I guess people keep believing all of my husband's lies. Why don't y'all show this to his new girlfriend? Maybe this will clear things up for her. Very stupid ass. I don't bluff. Be careful, sweetheart. When things don't go his way, Gerald tends to have temper tantrums and throws and breaks things. Those kids aren't safe around him. Maybe someone should call CPS. King's Council shouldn't be around kids at all. Jag don't give no fucks. Child, listen. Anywho, so we're going to get into like my real commentary on all of that in just a few. I just didn't want to show all this and show the videos because I won't have time, because really I'll be playing the music and then I'll just be giving my commentary in between. Okay. But ultimately, guys, okay, when I look at this marriage certificate and what I'm seeing, right, it doesn't look like there's anything signed on it. It doesn't look like anything has been completed. It just seems to look like the county clerk signed it, or the county deputy has signed it. But other than that, there's no other signatures. There's nothing on here that proves that this is a completed marriage. Okay. It just proves that they've gotten the certificate, but it doesn't prove that it was actually registered. Okay. So I don't think they are actually married. I feel like he said that the ceremony took place, but they never actually registered the actual marriage. Okay, so according to what she posted and according to what Gerald is saying, it looks like that's fact. It looks like that's fact, guys. Okay, that this is not an actual registered real marriage. But that they did go through like the rigmarole and kind of go through the process, but they didn't actually finish the process by having the marriage registered, which is necessary in order for it to be a legal marriage. Okay, so legally speaking, sorry, sweetheart, you don't have a motherfucking dog in this fucking fight. Okay, now all of a sudden I find it funny that she thinks that, the kids ain't safe and all this other shit. But we'll get into all that on the other channel, guys. Okay. Now, right now, one of my favorite content creators, Alan Logic, is going live. So I'm going to go ahead and end this show here. But I just wanted to give my commentary on this. And like I said, about 7:30, we're going to go live over on the Black Lounge back room. Make sure that you guys hit the link that is at the top of this comments, or the comment section. That way you guys can get over there. And you can go ahead and check out what we'll be doing tonight, okay? You said preach, 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 okay? And you said never be opposed to being corrected. Exactly. Pride always comes before the fall. Exactly. It's just disgusting to be that disrespectful for no reason. Like, I literally have to go back and watch his show just so I can fast forward through all that. Because nobody has to sit and just be berated with all that disrespect for no reason, just for you to turn out to be wrong. Like, just for you to turn out to be the fuck wrong any motherfucking way. Dummy. Hair flip that. Now, I will talk to y'all later. I truly appreciate you guys, and I definitely appreciate you guys for coming in. Again, make sure that you guys do hit the like button on the way in, and make sure that you guys go over to the back room. I will see you guys there at about 7:30. And peace, guys. Thank you guys again for watching.